Hi Libra, this will be your February 2025 Sun, Moon, and Rising video. I have a new recording software, so the name of the video will not be up here, nor will the website. So if you want to book a reading with me, you have to go down to the description box, and there you can find my web address. If some Libra doesn't resonate with you, you have to look back for your moon and rising sign. This program has given me hell, I tell you. So I'm just gonna get directly into the reading. Let's turn the camera on. We're going to put another shuffle and rifle on the cards. I always like to let you see me deal the cards. I hope you appreciate it. So this will be a 9-card spread. Let's cut the deck. And let's get to it. First card down, the 6 of Pentacles. Next card, the 7 of Cups. And this card has been coming out a lot in almost every reading. So I think it's just the events, and people are confused and they don't know what to do. I'm making a video about it. The next is a 4 of Pentacles. The Tower card. The Queen of Coins. And even if you are Libra, you can take on the characteristics of the Queen of Coins. The High Priestess. Already I know something that it's about. The 2 of Coins. The 7 of Coins. And finally, the 9 of Swords. And what is over the whole reading? The 2 of Cups. So what do I have in the spread with me? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins, 1 cup, 1 court card, 1 sword, and 2 major arcana. Now, the profusion of coins can either indicate a financial situation or the doing of something, because the coins also represent the third dimensional aspect. The cups are just interpreted as how you feel about something. And the swords represent thoughts, beliefs, perceptions, ideas, and communication. The 2 major arcana cards are your spiritual lessons. So I'm going to start in the center because I have everything going on around the Queen of Coins. Before I start, I tell you that the cards are read past, present, future. Past, present, future, with the interplay of the cards. So we have the Queen of Coins here. And as I said, you can be a Libra and still have to, there's a situation which is going to require you to take on the characteristic of the Queen of Coins. And the Queen of Coins, she's usually either a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. And this queen is level-headed. She's down to earth. She's kind. She's generous. She loves to help and to take care of things and people and little animals too. As a profession, the Queen of Coins can be a cashier, a banker, a financial advisor, a stockbroker. She can work for an NGO or a charitable organization, or an organization having to do with the environment. So that's who she is. So here at the top, we have the Six of Coins. And sixes represent balance and harmony and love. And so it represents the charity, giving, receiving, philanthropy. And what we see is someone giving out money, but it's a balance. So that means maybe that you have had an opportunity to share what you have made with other people. Sometimes it says that when you most need money, it's going to come at the right time. But there's also a warning about this card, because you see in the card itself, one person is getting everything and another person is getting nothing. So the question about this card is, are you balanced enough? Are your relationships balanced enough? Meaning your work, your play, your sleep. Are you receiving everything that you deserve? So you have to, if not, you have to also watch what you're giving, because maybe you're giving too much of your time, energy, and effort. The Seven of Cups. I think there's a lot of confusion in the air, especially with 47. He's saying that he's going to cut programs. He's going to offer buyouts. He's going to shrink the government. He's just crazy. And so this, I think, has to do with what you are feeling about the situation. The card has come out in mostly every reading. So that's in the air. But the 7 is a 7, and it talks about a pause before moving on. And right now, you have a lot of choices. You have so many choices, you don't know what to choose from. And the card says you can definitely make the right decision if you know what to choose from. If you look at the card, the person looks like he's in relief against a background. So this could be hallucinations, delusions, fantasies, dreams, building castles in the sky. So your challenge with this card is, what do you choose? You have self-actualization, temptation, power, peace, riches, and property. But you don't know what the seventh thing is. The seventh thing. So the card says, if you can just narrow down what the seventh thing is, the most important thing of the situation, you can definitely, all the other things may fall away. They're just distractions. Okay? And if you can narrow down what the most important thing is, you can definitely make the right decision. It also says, as a 7, that you can expect some unexpected news. It doesn't tell me what kind of news. It was something that you're going to feel some way about. The 4 of Pentacles is a 4, so it represents a stable foundation. And this card can be about conserving your energy, your money, your time, maybe even your physical body. It says that you are in a safe place right now, and everything is stable. But it can also be about somebody not wanting to share with you whatever they have. So they don't have to share their time, their energy, their emotions, their resources. So I always say, if you with someone like that, or you're around someone like that, you know, think carefully about it, because the 2 of coins are 6 to the 4 is 2. Subtract it, it's down here in the corner. The next row of cards, we have the Tower card. Now it is the only man-made structure in the tarot, and it represents all those things that we built up in our minds and our lives that we think are going to last forever. But something happens and pulls the wool out from under you, the carpet out from under your feet. And we see 2 people falling to the ground. Now I have seen this card sometimes represent an actual building where there is like a flood in the basement or a crack in the foundation. And the tower, the crown being knocked off the top, represents a sudden moment of epiphany. Oh, that's what that means. Oh, that's why that happened. So think about it like if you have a relationship or a job or a friendship suddenly cracks, that's what it means. You had the expectation that everything would last forever. Maybe your car broke down. I don't know. So you have to, nothing stays the same. Nothing is static in the universe. So this brings about change. And the cool thing about the Tower card is once the dust has settled, you are free to build on fresh new ground again. The High Priestess here is a 2. So 2s represent choice, dualities, oppositions, whether you are opposed within yourself about something or someone is actively opposing you. Choice, I don't know if I said that, decisions, and a crossroads. I have 2 2s here, a crossroads. And the High Priestess says, look within, because that's where you're going to find the answer. Meditate and trust what you're feeling. You don't have to do anything about it. Just go with the flow. And the 2 of Pentacles. I don't know if, I think this happened suddenly, whatever it is, because I don't see, I don't have a card that gives off the feeling that it was always the same. So I think it happened suddenly. And so the 2 of coins says that you're trying to handle 2 situations simultaneously. It could be you working 2 jobs. It could be 2 relationships. It could be a relationship and a job. And I think you will go back and forth about whatever the decision is. But I can tell you that you're all at sea. See this, how the ships are being tossed on the water? You don't know what to do. That's apparent. But now we come to the second 7. We have 2. I have 2 2s and 2 7s. The 7, like I said, a moment of pause and reflection, what you're going to do next. And so this 7 of coins represents waiting for the harvest to come in. You have put in a lot of hard work, and maybe you are not receiving the pay that you are due. Maybe you're not receiving the recognition for all the hard work that you put in. But something is going to be offered to you. See the 7th Pentacle at his feet? And so the decision becomes, do I have enough space on my bush to tend it? Do I have enough time? Do I have enough effort, enough energy, enough brain power? Can I do this? That's what the decision is going to be about. And it's giving you, near the end of the month maybe, it's going to bring you nightmares, insomnia, worry, anxiety, fears. But it's only, listen, those are just thoughts, because the Nine of Swords always reminds me of a ladder. You have climbed down in your mind, and now you got to figure out how to climb back up again, because the situation may not be as bad as you think it is. The reality can be something totally different. The Two of Cups is about a partnership or relationship. The kind of partnership that the people just get along. They trust each other. They have respect for each other. They love each other. This can even be a friendship or partnership. It can say that a brand new partner is on the way in, and things will go well. But I'm feeling that you have not only trepidation, but the fear that something may not go right. So right here we have someone, either you are charitable or you receive some reward, maybe financial. Sometimes it can talk about an inheritance. And then the rug was pulled out from under you, and you were left kind of floundering and confused. But I think you are still kind of solid, and you're waiting to see what's going to happen. So while you wait, you protect what you have. Don't spend any money. Don't overexert yourself. Go with the flow. But this right here, you're going to have to work on this. It's outgoing energy. So it says that the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords is a tough energy to come out of, because your mind is very active about what's going to happen, what could be. And so if you get past this, you're going to be, I think, okay. So let me look at these cards. The Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Coins, and the Nine of Swords as they relate to the Tower card and the High Priestess. Now, because I have a profusion, like I said, so many coins, is either going to be financial worries and fears and anxieties, or the making a choice about doing something that could affect your finances. So I'm going to turn her over. Excuse me. There may be a message coming in which would help you solve the dilemma that you're in. But it's going to be difficult, I think. I start with the Six of Pentacles. I don't see any information about being next to these two cards. The Seven of Cups. Nothing about this card being next to these two major arcana. The Four of Pentacles. With the Tower card. Appearing next to the Tower card foretells of upheavals and the possibility of great loss. Do not allow others to influence or manipulate you in any way. Tend to your own affairs. Next to the High Priestess. Tell that you need to be absolutely certain of all aspects before committing yourself to anything, as there are many undercurrents at this time, hidden undercurrents. You are asked to investigate any and all propositions, but do not sign or commit yourself to anything until you are totally certain. That's what I said. It feels kind of the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles with the Seven, is a message to proceed with your plans and goals as success is around you. Take advantage of this prosperous time. So it's telling you that there's a possibility of great loss, but don't be swayed by anybody else. Make your own decision. This says there are many undercurrents at the moment. So check and double check everything to your satisfaction, and don't proceed unless you know absolutely that things are great. And this says you're juggling whatever, the two situations or your finances, but you have the possibility is that it will go well for you. So this, I think, like I said, is just what's in your mind. A fear, anxiety, and you don't want to be in that position because you can miss something. You don't want to be all wrapped up in your mind negative thinking. The Two of Pentacles. There may be travel or movement ahead of you. But don't allow any disturbing influences to perturb you. You are asked to stay strong and centered. Do not allow others' opinions or reactions to stop you from your chosen course of action. That's what the Two of Pentacles says. It doesn't tell me anything next to these two cards. The Seven of Pentacles. It tells me nothing. It says that if you are overly anxious about a delay or postponement in regards to some financial negotiations, don't be overly anxious. Or if a delay or postponement takes place in regards to some financial negotiations. All is going to plan, so use this time constructively to plan your next move. A sudden change or option may present itself when the Seven of Pentacles appears in the spread. There are important decisions to be made, and clear communication is needed in order to come to the right conclusion or decision. Discussions lead to success. But two sevens warn of false friends. Yeah? And two twos a tell of a commitment or engagement. And if I include the third two here, it tells maybe a warning of an extramarital affair. So, I have often seen the High Priestess show up as a person, as a female that you know nothing about. I'm not saying that's a case, but I have seen that. So I'm looking here. You go in a safe place, but something pulls a rug out from under your feet and you have nightmares. And the Six of Pentacles, I call this a player card. If someone is cheating, you know, somebody is getting nothing and somebody is getting everything, but there's a decision to be made. So I'm going to turn this card back over and I'm going to take a look with the Sibilas at the Two of Coins, because it sits in a very pivotal place. The whole spread is anchored around this card. And that's definitely about a decision or a choice or an option. And we know that a new option will be put to you. The three cards are the Amuleto, which says basically you don't feel well, you're feeling kind of poorly. It may be even visiting places that you don't want to go, like hospitals or prisons, but it definitely says you are involving yourself with people who can make you sick, a toxic situation. L'amante, male. The male lover. It can be your friend or your brother. Anybody like that. But if you notice, he is singing to an empty window. And the messaggere. This means that you can expect some kind of news or message, even a phone call, an email, a text, a letter. Remember, these are 14th century tarot cards, oracle cards, so they don't have anything to bring about the new thing I'm just mentioning. So expect some kind of message within sometimes it will be a day or it can be a week. So I say within a week. Let's look at the Nine of Swords. Look at this. From the 6 to the 4 is 2 pentacles. From the 4 to the 2 is 6 pentacles. From the 6 to the queen is 7 pentacles. From the 4 to the pentacle that she holds is 5 pentacles. And here we have 9 pentacles. That's why I say I think you are okay, no matter what happens. Let's look at the Nine of Swords. Consolante Presa, that says no matter what happens, I went fishing and I expected to catch fish, but instead I caught this money. So it's like a present that will console you. You went looking for one thing and you found another. Doctore. Doctore is any man with a degree. He can be a lawyer, a banker. He can be any kind. He has a degree, but as a doctor, he is someone who likes to help, but he could also be the kind of man that you want to prop up, that you just love him, but it's nothing in return. That's right. Because he's your enemy. And the enemy, this is a known enemy, the il nemico. And it says that somebody that is around you that you know is trying to do you harm. If it's business, he doesn't want you to succeed. It could be like an ex-boyfriend, an ex-husband, someone with an axe to grind, but he's always trying to thwart you. And maybe you worry about him. He speaks in lies and he spreads falsehoods. You can't see it here, but there's a snake in his hand. You can't see it. The cards are so old, but there's a snake. So let's pull a Golden Nostradamus card. You know, it doesn't look like a relationship to me, but it can be. And the coins are not just about money. It's about what you're doing or not doing. And how can you get right with yourself? 22. The tree. If you cannot have what you want, then settle for what you can. The stability of the tree advises caution. It is not the right time to take change or take risk. Save your energy and seek stability in your mind and body. That's exactly what I said. And remember, I said you don't have to do anything. That's a decision too. So that's what I have for you, Libra, for February 2025. Good luck.